Hey YouTube, today we're doing a before you pull Jinshi as we get closer to the 5th anniversary banners and next future banners. All you need to know about her and what you really need to know on whether you actually want to pull her or not. Like everyone says she's strong, but just how much investment do you need to put in her, right? Obviously, currently her best team is Cantarella because she has coordinated attacks and healing and is not spectral, right? You've got Yinlin, who is also very, very good for her. Jeshi, also very, very good, especially with her resonance skill damage amplification right here. Extremely, extremely good for a character like Jinshi, who really wants to be able to be buffed by that stuff. But as you can see, her best teams are premium, right? It is very, very difficult for me to say she can solo. Because let's be honest, she can't, right? Her entire gameplay is based on doing coordinated attacks and getting her dragon charge, or forte bar in this case, up, right? To the max. If you cannot do that, you are not cooking. You are just done for, right? Like, you want to use Jinshi, sure, go ahead. You want to pull her because she's pretty, sure, go ahead. But don't expect anything out of her if you don't have Yinlin, if you don't have Zeshi, if you don't have, for example, Cantarella. You know, these types of damage dealers that do field damage extremely consistently are so good, right? Even I pulled her because I was like, she's really good with Yinlin, but like, I didn't want to go invest even more, so I didn't. I love the unit, and I love her story, but she's just not it, right? She wants and she depends so much on different things, right? Obviously, my build's not good, and that's okay. Um, but like again, as you wait, I can actually show you the build. It's not that good. It's not a great character to play with, especially since you can't solo anything. I know people, some people want to solo. So if you're looking to like be able to just use the character, even over, just in general, it's very annoying, right? I don't have her signature, so that's on me, right? You have to spend pulls. I'm gonna be honest, spending all these pulls. Where are you getting these pulls? There's not enough pulls in the game ever, unless you've been playing from the start. But in that case, you probably already have Jinshi, or you already have characters that you really enjoy, right? Um, before you pull Jinshi, just remember, right? Your best team is mostly premium characters, whereas you can just use Carlota as a solo unit, or Camellia can just about solo. She wants teammates, but she can't solo, right? She doesn't depend on it as much. I think obviously Carlota is 100 times better than Camellia solo, but Jinshi just sucks. Alone, she will suck. Um, it's not easy to use these units as a simple fact of constantly needing to have these extra effects, right? It's just like Zani wanting Spectrofrazzle. That's a very frustrating thing because nobody applies Spectrofrazzle except Phoebe and Rover. And if you don't have Phoebe, you can use Rover. But what if you want to use Arrow Rover? Well, you can't, right? So there's always these complications, right? And of course, Giacona's coming up, but that's for a different video, right? Today we're talking about Jinshi, right? Jinshi, she just wants a very simple build, right? It's very easy. She wants good crit, good attack, and as much resonant skill damage as you can, of course. My weapon, not the better one. I'm poor. I do think the best weapon for her is going to be her Sig. If you're going to go for her Sig, go for it. It's a very good signature. Fortune, she really, really needs it, and she really, really likes it. Okay, she doesn't need it, but like my damage in comparison to my friend who has it, like I don't know, like a good amount down. He'll do 200k while I'll do 100k. And I have an okay build. Again, my build's not amazing, but it should be able to do much more if I had my perfect supports and everything. So I think having the right supports, having the right units is very important, and especially for her, having to pull two other units or multiple other units just for her, whereas you could just pull Brant and solo just about anything. Yinlin is a support, so you'd never solo really. Carlota, just kill everything. Camellia, literally all she needs is that intro skill from the character previous to her, so that she can have her little forte bar and use up the forte bar to charge her 10 stacks of havoc damage, right? Or havoc stacking, right? That's the issue with Jinshi for me, and she's a great unit, of course. Pull her for her if you like her design. Don't pull for her if you don't have the coordinating attack uses units. Don't pull for her if you don't like her. Well, okay, I don't know why you do that in the first place. And third, don't pull for her. If you're gonna try and use her, just solo. There's no way that's gonna work. Okay, that's it. That's literally all we have to think about. Echoes, of course. The traces, or the fortes. I did resin skill first, then I did forte and res liberation at the same time. And then normal attack. Like I did everything at the same time because I generally try and max them out. Normal attack, I didn't because I hate this boss and I'm never gonna farm it in my life. I swear to God. I will, but like I probably won't. Um, her resonance chain, guys. If you're pulling for her and you're gonna get resonance chains, might as well pull. But again, she still wants units next to her. Of course, I think this one's pretty good. Incandescence being restored is good, and the fact you can have I think there's one place that you get all her charge. I don't know which one, but there's one that you get charged. Maybe it's this one or something. maybe it's this one. Yeah, anyways. But there's like one of these where her forte bar just gets filled up right away. That's very useful. But again, at S0 with no weapon, it is very difficult. Very difficult for me to say go for her. You know, I'm gonna run her in this team now. It's not gonna be amazing. It's not gonna be big damage, of course not. But if you have her teammates, if you have Jinshi, and you like the numbers she does now, go for it. She does good damage. She does. It's just not nearly as amazing as we would want, right? So let's go into it now. Yeah, Jinshi's amazing. She's a good unit. You know, you can do it. And you just set up here. And like, this boss is horrible to try and like do a test on. I kind of wish this game wasn't so annoying with this boss. But I don't care. I'll do it. It works out well enough for me that again, I am using C2 or whatever, like Constellation 2. And again, this was not even max, and it's 847 and 82. So let's see, 160 with a unbuffed, incorrectly buffed, no shorekeeper. You know, I could have used shorekeeper, but it wasn't well buffed. Very iffy rotation because the Dragon of Dirge just sucks as an enemy to play with against this unit. I think Jinshi does really well, and I think she could do better. But that's kind of all I can say. Jinshi does the damage, does what she needs to do. Almost all units do it, but she depends on those coordinated attacks so much. It's too much for me personally. Again, just pull her if you like her. If you don't like her, don't pull her. If you don't have the units to support her and you want to use her for damage and don't just want her as a trophy character, then don't pull. Right? Power Adversity, she does great in both types of content. The other one's AoE, and she does great with that as well. It's just such a long setup for her that it's very frustrating to get that nuke up and everything. It takes a long time. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That's my thoughts on Jinshi. Please leave a like or subscribe. Comment if you want more of these or if you think there's ways I could improve. Thank you.
From the heart. Astral modulation. Tear me pay it back tenfold. Obey me. Pay it back tenfold. Pay it back tenfold. Strike is one. Fluorescent shadows. Evil be fled. Ordained. Warrant loading. In war with time. Tear me to pieces. Your time's over. That day, it's our curtain call. Together we fight! Oh, stars, heed my calling! Oath from the heart. Loading. Astral modulation. Tearing the pieces. Obey me. Strike is one. Ordained. Take full tearing the pieces.